welcome again to this week's online youth video. Hope you're doing well. This week we're going to continue talking about the gospel or the good news of Jesus. Today we get to talk about the resurrection as a part of the good news. So hopefully some of you have been to the Easter services here. Perhaps you've even been to an Easter all-nighter back when we could do that in person. Hopefully we will get to do that again soon. Or perhaps you remember eating Pascha or chocolate or whatever it is and singing upbeat songs in the service, and hopefully have some good memories around Easter. We actually just entered this season called Lent, which is the 40 days before Easter, which is a time that a lot of Christians symbolically let go of something that they take for granted in their life and focus on Jesus instead. One of my favorite parts of the service is the classic call and response where the pastor says, he is risen, and everyone in the church says, he is risen indeed. It is an awesome way of reminding everyone what the purpose of this gathering is, that we're celebrating the resurrection of Jesus. I'm sure you don't need convincing that the resurrection is a good thing, but I wanted to take some time today and talk about two of the reasons why I think it is a really good thing. Two of the things that really stand out to me. The first thing is that the resurrection acts as a stamp of approval on all of the work and the teaching that Jesus did. The fact that he was resurrected after his death shows us that everything he did in his life, all of his teaching and his miracles, that they're all valid and they're all important. I once heard a pastor say that if you ever hear anyone predict their own death and resurrection and then pull it off, you should probably listen to the words that they have to say as well. Part of the tragedy of Jesus' death is that all of his disciples thought that that was the end for him. But the resurrection reminds us that he is still a person worth following, and he is still this incredible character that pulled off miracles and incredible teaching. The second idea that I really like about the resurrection, the second idea that I think is so important, is that it's a promise of what will actually happen to us. It is Jesus saying that this is the path that you get to follow as well. That your body is important, and Jesus will actually be part of resurrecting that. That he will be bringing all things new, that he will be giving life again to all things. And that is the good news in the gospel. That is the end goal that we are working towards, this new creation and this renewal of life in all different ways. So over this next day before we meet over Zoom, I encourage you to kind of think about this and think about what the resurrection means to you. Does that bear a massive amount of significance on your life? And if not, what would it look like to consider the implications of Jesus resurrecting and coming back to life? And what does it mean to look forward to that coming in Easter? And so I'll have some more questions and some more dialogue with you on Wednesday, and we'll have some games and we'll have some fun. But keep that in mind, and I will see you in a few days. Have a good one.